What's up, guys? This is Diaz, Carter, Mallory, and Mercer. And today I'm going to be doing my persuasive speech on why college athletes should be getting paid. I am a college athlete, and I have, thoughts on this, and I just wanted to talk to you all about it and share my thoughts and opinions on it. These college athletes every week, they work hard, they play in front of millions and millions of people, and they're just trying to chase their dreams and play professionally. And they used to complain about money a lot and how they don't have any money and they're not getting money because these universities are making so much money on them, and on that they should be getting paid. And their wish came true, they got NIL and they're getting paid now, which I think they should, but there's still a lot of controversy around it and what should actually be happening, because some of it's getting out of control. These players are making millions and millions of dollars, and I think there should be a little bit of a cap on it, but overall I think they should be getting paid. And I'm just going to be talking about what values these players bring to the programs, the revenue that they're making for the universities, and the performance that they put out on the field every week and all year round, because they have a season, but really they have to train all year round to make it to the season and do what they do. So for my main idea, these players, they work hard, they train a lot, which limits them for jobs and stuff outside of training. People think that this is just an activity that they go and do and that they're good at, but they're in the training room all the time, they're practicing for hours a day, and they don't have any other time to do anything like jobs or make any sort of money. And school is pretty hard on them too. And another thing is that they're risking themselves going out there and playing. They could get hurt, which can lead to long-term health issues. They can put in all this work, get hurt, and just be done and really have nothing to do. And for a lot of these players, their identity is their sport, and they've dedicated their whole life to playing this one sport, and they deserve something for it. These players, they create so much revenue for the programs. Football and basketball, they make the most money. The players make the most money for the universities through ticket sales, TV deals, and sponsors. The universities, they profit more off of social media now with brand deals, selling merch, and social media, and all that stuff. An example is Arch Manning, who I got right here. He is the Texas quarterback, and you see he has that Red Bull hat on. He's sponsored by Red Bull, and now he's kind of in the era now of the NIL where Red Bull pays him a ton of money. So yeah, and historically the NCAA makes profits from players while they make nothing, and now it's kind of opposite where the players are making a ton, but the universities are still making a lot, but just from boosters and other things. The actual universities aren't paying them that much. It's just boosters, and they're selling all this merch, but I don't think they're getting much from it. 2019, they spent they only spent 18% of the money they made on players, that's out of $3 billion an average D1 player makes. $3 billion an average D1 university makes a year in revenue, and they spent 18% of that on players. And then for my third, kind of main idea is, if you're good and the university, I think they should give you a cut of the merch and everything that you deserve. I just think they need to give you you should keep your brand deals, and what you sell to other fans is what you should make on your merch and other things. And these kids, they're kind of working for nothing, or they used to be. And a good statistic is 60% of athletes have reported that NIL has supported them financially, and a lot of these kids, they come from, nothing, and really they just need a university to help them out and support them, and that's, all they need, and that will help them greatly. So we've discussed how they generate money for the program, why they deserve it, and how hard they work. And one final thing is that, as they're creating millions and making millions, there's really no loyalty, because they just transfer from program to program, and I think they should only be allowed to transfer one time. And I saw on the news the other day that they might have that happen, so I don't know, we'll see about that, but I think that'd be a good thing so that they can have loyalty to a program. So yeah, thank you. Everyone's still here.